In the countryside, life is simple, but the heart is full and true. Nature is my home, and passion my banner blue. The rising sun lights up every corner of this land. In the warmth of its embrace, I feel love's gentle hand. Come on, darling, to the countryside. Here we'll find love where peace resides. In the song of the birds, in the fragrance of blooms. Come on, darling, let's dream away under the vast moon. Soft glow in nature's arms, our love will overflow. The wind whispers hope, the river flows endlessly. In your eyes I see the promise of love sprouting like a tree. Every day brings a new story, every night a sweet song. Nature is the witness of our hearts beating strong. Come on, darling, to the countryside. Here we find love where peace resides. In the song of the birds, in the fragrance of blooms. Come on, darling, let's dream away under the vast moon. Soft glow in nature's arms, our love will overflow.
How's everybody doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Never know when you're watching this video. Well, today, on this rainy day, I'm heading back out to the North Shuswap to the elevated deck project. We stopped working on it. I'll put a little short blurb about it. And we stopped working on it going into summer because it was just getting way too hot. So this was day one. We were ripping off the old deck. The reason the old deck had to come off was it was severely rotten. The homeowner actually hadn't used the deck for probably 14 plus years, so this is a huge space not to be using. So to make the job more manageable, we split the decks into 3 separate decks. I couldn't believe it. It took 8 attempts to rip that deck off the cabin. It actually ended up breaking the winch. From there we got started on putting new cross beams up, keeping the old existing poles as they weren't rotten. It was a lot easier just to use the old framework and keep what wasn't rotten than to start completely fresh. Wood's so freaking expensive these days, you kind of have to do what you got to do. Now, the crew here that we hired was a crew from Kamloops called JAKT. It was an amputee friend of mine that his kids started this company, and they worked their butt off. They worked extremely hard, and it worked out extremely well. Here they are putting the joists in, going acrosswards. That little deck in front of the window there, or sliding glass window I should say, is a Juliet Deck. It's just a little tiny short one. The owner wanted just to cover the stairs but not have it go out all the way, as he just thought it would be just too much deck. I'm not sure if that's going to end up biting him in the future or not. From there we were putting the new decking boards on. The decking we chose to do was 5/4 by 6, just round edges. We split it into 3 sections. One being the one in front of the spare bedroom, 2 being in front of the bathroom, and then 3 being the little Juliet deck. Now you'll see the joists go opposite directions, and that's just because we're reusing the existing framing that was there. It was just a lot cheaper to do that. We would have loved to keep the JAKT crew, but the owner was just trying to keep the bills down, so it was just me and the owner doing it. One amputee guy and one guy with a heart condition. Kenzie really wanted to help, and here's helping her. She actually used the jigsaw for the first time. She worked so hard. Talk about a proud father-daughter moment. She'd never worked a jigsaw before this day, and she was cutting the deck boards around the posts and just working her little butt off. She called herself Bob the Builder. It's kind of funny. I think the temperature that day was 26, maybe 30 degrees, so it was hot. You can see that Kenzie's wearing a hat, and we were drinking lots of water, but as fast as you drank it, you're sweating it out. So it was a tough one, and we knew the summer was coming very quickly, and we really didn't have much time to finish up. So This was the second last day we were working on it. We were putting new posts and railing around the deck, so at least the owner could use it for the summer. We hand built the railing just because the spacing in between was odd. It wasn't even shaped. It's kind of interesting watching the change of seasons from the beginning to be in snow and then eventually getting chased out by the heat. In the end, we actually didn't finish the railings. It started pouring that day and we had to get off the deck as lightning was coming. I think the owner actually put a temporary railing just to get through the summer. From here, I'll let Kenzie take it out from there. She can give you a full tour of the deck. Will I put this bracket in? Thank you.
I was Bob the Builder today and I built. This is what it looks like from this angle. You got a nice resting spot where you can have adult beverages, adult apple juice, or adult grape juice, whatever you feel. And then you can take a nice walk over here and you got these privacy thingies so you can't see over into the other person's yard. And then the best of that part over there, which is not done, so we shall not look over there.
40 degree days is too hot to be working on a deck. So we stopped working on it, but now we've got to get it supported before winter. So today, me and the deck owner are going to be doing, I call it cribbing or cross bracing. So you got your joists running like this. So what we have to do is put little slats in between all the way down that ties the whole deck together. It's kind of one of those things that has to be done before winter, because with the snow load and everything on it, the deck's going to want to scissor back and forth without those cross bracing in. So we need to put that in before winter. So today was supposed to be a good day, but so far it's been raining driving out here as the camera shows. But hopefully my luck with the Shuswap works out. We are undercover, so it's not really the end of the world, but it sure would be nice for a nice sunny day. I was really looking forward. I left the house early to send up Rudy, get some awesome fall shots of the North Shuswap, but so far with the rain, I can't send them up. Electronics and rain doesn't really fly, so I'm hoping the rain stops before I get there and I can do some nice shots on the way there, but who knows. Weather right now is 8 degrees Celsius, so as usual, I'll put it in the comments down below what the conversion is, but it was supposed to be an okay day, so I hope it's okay. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from my home in Kamloops to get there, so it's not a long drive at all. I got my Tim Hortons coffee and letting Grover do a self-driving mode all the way out there, following the lines, which is great. The girls are out shopping today, so it's a perfect excuse for me to head out there on a fall day and help the homeowner out, Scotty, and get away from shopping, which is almost more important. Anyways, let's get on our trip out there. Hey everybody, my name is Andrew Avley. After a workplace accident, I was left as a bump knee amputee. I had a decision to make. Get busy living or get busy dying. Obviously, you only have one life, so I made a decision to get busy living, exploring every opportunity that's presented to me. Tune in every week for different adventures, both from accessibility standpoint to adventures with my family and friends. And every adventure begins with one leg at a time.
Early morning light shines bright, chasing dreams into the night. Every step we take, every sigh, through the lows, reaching high. In this world of endless race, Time slips by, we keep pace, holding tight to what we feel, finding truth that's real. Life's a journey, winding road, carry on, lighten the load. Through the storm and sunshine, smile, walk this path mile by mile. Hands held tight in unity, love our only remedy low. Through the storm and sunshine, smile, walk this path mile by mile. Hands held tight in unity, love our only remedy. Strong and bold, we face the day, in this game we play. Life's a journey, winding road, carry on, lights in the low. Through the storm and sunshine, smile, walk.
Just stunning fall day. If the rain would stop, it'd be a lot better, but just stunning. Hey guys, well, I thought I'd stop here. Look at these trees. I just thought I'd stop here and put my overalls on and talk to you guys. So it gets better, the rain, and then it starts raining harder. So it's like, damn if you do and you damn if you don't. But still glad to be out here. Just seeing these colors is just spectacular. It really is. It's worth the drive out. Oh. So I'm gonna put my overalls on. Now, I was gonna do a full video of it, and I probably will later, but as I've shown in my past, I wear all my jeans with the leg cut off. So I wear it because it's easier to get my prosthetic on and off. Well, the latest, greatest fashion from all these brands, and I don't really know brand names that well, I'll put up pictures here, is one-legged clothing. So it's women's fashion, but everything starts with women's fashion. So one full leg and then one cut off leg. So I'm in fashion again. Look at that. Maybe I led the fashion. Kenzie says no. She says it's still out of fashion. So I kind of found that funny that stuff the amps have been rocking for years is now in fashion. How is that right? I'll put up a couple clips here. I was trying to get a runway shot and do a runway shot next to it with me, but I couldn't find any runway shots. All I could find is pictures, so just kind of funny. Oh. I just wish this rain would stop, otherwise it'd be a perfect, perfect, perfect day. So I get the question quite often, sorry, as I put my overalls on. Andrew, why are you in a wheelchair sometimes, in a powered wheelchair sometimes, and other times you're walking? Well, I'm a crush. So I was crushed under an elevator back in 2014. And I've got a lot of nerve damage because the nerves were crushed. If you know anything about nerve damage, it's very, very, very painful. So I'm trying to keep walking, is what it is. At the end of the day, I want to keep walking. So I'm pushing the limits to keep walking. But unfortunately, my age, I hate to say it, my big boneness is taking over. So whenever I can walk, I do walk. Things like this is what I enjoy, helping people, going out and helping longtime friends. It's kind of hard to do a job like this because today will be one person cutting and one person installing. Because if you just do it as one person, you're up and down the ladder all day long and you pretty much get nothing done because that's all you do. So I believe strongly in helping people, and A day like today, I know physically it's going to be very, very painful for me, and it will be very hard after. But I know in my head I'm not doing any permanent damage. Everything my injuries are is they are what they are. They're not going to get worse, or they're not going to get better. They will get worse, and that's why I go down for nerve injections. But I'm fighting it. So going out days like today, I know it'll be painful, but I know it's worth it. And that's why I do it. I'm not being paid at all for helping these people. I'm making videos for you, as you know, as you can see by my channel. I'm not subsidized or anything like that. I just do it because A, I want to help people. B, I like filming. It's a hobby for me. So I don't see anything wrong with what I'm doing. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And you kind of gotta, when you're at the level that I am, and I'm not judging anybody else, but you gotta you can't stop living life, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You have to make some sacrifices to keep living life, and this is what I enjoy. So you know what? I'm gonna be in pain, and I've got lots of drugs, prescription drugs, not any funny business stuff, all with me that's fully legal and fully within my prescribed allotment. And I'm going to get through today. I'm going to help these people. Now, for me today will be actually a lot easier because one of us will be cutting, one of us will be installing. So I'm not moving a lot. So I might even be able to kneel part of it. So, you know, it's not as hard. I'm just trying to stay out of the chair. And nothing against people in chairs. And I guess I'm thinking that they would probably say the same thing, you know. But I'm trying the best I can with what I've got, and that's what it takes. So it's not like, you know, I'm trying to be an amp or trying to be a wheelchair user. I'm not sure why you try to be a wheelchair user, but it's just, I'm trying to help people, and that's what it is. So that's what today's about, helping people, and probably getting a little bit wet, judging by the rain. But I'm still glad I'm out here. The Shuswap air is just, it's magical. It fills your lungs with, I'm not religious, but God's goodness. Like, it's just so pure. And this is where I feel the most relaxed. So that's why I'm doing this. So thought I'd stop here on the side of the road, have a quick conversation with you before I get to the house. Got a little bit of time before I get here, so I was hoping that Shuswap Provincial would be open and I could kind of drive through, because the other thing I love is the smell of smoke. So I was hoping that someone would have a fire in there, but they've closed the park for the season. Ironically, this is part of the park, but it's gated off over there, so you can't get in the park, but the gate over here is open. I think it's something that they have to have a boat launch available for people, maybe, I don't know. But it's kind of cool, and just seeing these leaves is just so cool. That's enough yipper yapping for me, and let's get on our way to the North Shuswap and Anglemont, BC, and let's get the elevated deck project ready for winter.
Playing our favorite song, sing aloud, we can't go wrong, from the highways to the avenue.
Right hand's kinked. Hey guys, so here we are, started on the cribbing. So today's going to be a whole bunch of boards going between here. So we got two people helping. Scott's going to be cutting and his son's here, so we're going to go back and forth. We're just putting a chalk line here of where these boards are going to be. So basically we're going to go on one side of it, on the other side of it, all the way down. Are we good, boys?
Not yet. I don't care if it's exact.
One job.
Oh, God.
I know, didn't have enough beer yet. So we got two cameras going. It's going to be hard on the one to see, but I think I'll set up this one also as a time lapse and see if we can get a better image for us. Hey guys, so you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a couple over on this end. You can see we're pounding them in super tight. You can see there's the chalk line. See in the blue?
Yeah.
And Scotty's down here cutting.
Looking good, guys. It's going to make a huge difference.
I think. Okay, can you pass me a slide?
Yep. It's heavier.
This is the equalizer. I feel like I got a lifted truck all of a sudden. My truck! Okay. Let's go back this way. Tell you guys, having a air hammer, air nailer, it's like having a lifted truck. You feel more like a man. Okay, so before any of the keyboard warriors freaks out about this,
He's going up there.
we have strapping there tied to post, and we're strapping it over here. So everybody just relax for a second. Plus, we're putting the young guy up there because he's the more agile. The one-legged guy, not so agile. Okay, ready? Let's strap this guy. We're going to try to go back to the truck. No, we got the green one, son. The green one there. Oh, we have one on the angle and then maybe one strapping. So all four corners. So that's the 1970s compressor going. We got Scotty's son up there, Sandy. It's kind of a one-person job, so I'm kind of helping line it up. Scott's over here measuring, and we're getting going. So this side we're doing is 2x10 size. Not 2x8. So.
14 and a half minus
Oh, I get the -1 thing now. Okay.
Right, one tick?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know my math well enough.
Yeah. that you know what, that makes sense to my brain. So that would. No, it's fine. I don't have a lot of experience with this stuff. So. But the best way to learn is hands-on.
Oh, exactly. Shuswap's just a magical place. Thank you guys so much for going on this journey with me. Remember, in life, take it one leg at a time. And if you can't, take it one crawl at a time, or one wheel at a time. But you got to continue going forward. And most importantly, you have to help people. We'll see you on the next one.